Welcome to Arizona Living. I'm your host, Danielle Lerner. The holiday season is here, and even with all the hustle and bustle, now is the perfect time to give the ultimate gift of service. We're here in the warehouse at St. Mary's Food Bank showing you all sorts of ways that you can benefit the community. But first, here's a look at what's coming up on the show. Changes coming to the HVAC industry that will impact your home AC. A vacation getaway that welcomes your four-legged friends. Plus, design advice for your astrological sign. That and much more coming up on Arizona Living. We are here at St. Mary's Food Bank, truly a beacon of hope and support throughout our community. And joining me now is a familiar face around here, Director of Public Relations, Jerry Brown. Jerry, it's so great to see you again.
Good to see you, Danielle. Happy holidays.
Yes, same to you. I know it's a very busy time of year. Let's start, though, by talking a little bit about St. Mary's Food Bank. Some folks out there may not realize this was the first food bank in the world, and also one of the biggest.
Absolutely. We're in our 58th year of feeding the hungry of Arizona. A man named John Van Hengel founded St. Mary's in 1967 with a little bakery building on Central Avenue and a $3,000 loan from St. Mary's Church. He named the food bank St. Mary's Food Bank after the church as a thank you. And since then, we provide over 1.6 billion meals to the hungry of Arizona, including 120 million last year.
Yeah, it's really incredible what this has become. And also, as the need is growing too, talk a little bit about how many folks and families you support and the growing demand for this type of a service.
Yeah, when the pandemic hit in 2020, we thought that was going to be the highest number of people we would ever see. We're seeing more people now than we did during the height of the pandemic in 2020, and we're up. Last year was a record year. This year we're up 10 to 15% over that. Inflation has really hit so many families, so many seniors hard. We're seeing 1,700 families a day at our two main locations. That doesn't include our agencies, more than 600 partners across the state that are distributing 250,000 meals a day to the hungry of Arizona, but we can only do it through the support of the community.
Yeah, it really does take that village, and there's that day-to-day need, but also we're in the holiday season. I know that's an especially busy time for you and all of the folks who work to make this happen.
Right, we just wrapped up our holiday distribution for Thanksgiving. We distribute over 20,000 turkeys and meals, and now we have to revamp again for the Christmas season.
Wow, always busy for sure.
Absolutely.
Around here. And I'm always amazed at how you are able to stretch donations that come in. Obviously, that's a big part of the support here. So talk a little bit about folks who donate, maybe $1, $5, $10. That can go a very long way here.
Absolutely. If you think about what you can do with $1 now, think about what you can spend $1 on right now. A $1 donation to St. Mary's provides 5 meals into the community. That breaks down to about 20 cents a meal. That's 20 cents you can feed a person for the day. So a $100 donation, 500 meals. So because of our buying power, because of the fact that we get a lot of donated food, you put all of that together, and a $1 donation provides 5 meals into the community.
Let's talk a little bit about the Arizona Charitable Tax Credit. That's something folks out there would be interested in.
Absolutely, and it applies to everybody who's out there, whether you owe taxes or whether you're going to be getting a tax refund back. The tax credit allows you to donate to St. Mary's Food Bank, and dollar for dollar you can receive that money back on your taxes. So for an individual, it's $470. For a married couple, $938. You donate that money to St. Mary's Food Bank, you can provide 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 meals for families in need and get that money right back on your taxes, dollar for dollar. Whether you owe taxes or whether you're getting a tax refund, you pay for a lot of meals in the community, you get it right back on your tax refund.
And not just the monetary donation, but also people who give their time and their effort and their passion. Volunteers are a huge part of this.
Absolutely. There's 200 people behind me right now that are packing food boxes for Christmas for us. We have over 80,000 volunteers who come to the St. Mary's. They provide what would be 200 more employees. So for a food bank that only has 250 employees, that army of volunteers and the folks who come down here, whether it's packing boxes or distributing them across the street or helping deliver meals to folks who can't even come to the food bank, it's an amazing army of volunteers, and we could not do what we do on a daily basis without that volunteer support.
Also, businesses and other organizations that jump in to help. You guys really utilize community donations as well.
Absolutely. We have so many companies that stand behind us, including Cox Communications, who's making a donation, and we really appreciate that. So if we receive thousands, you add 5 meals to each one of those thousands of dollars. They provide so many meals. The need continues to rise. Our goal would be to put ourselves out of business. We're not doing a very good job of it right now. So we're really hoping that people during this holiday season will step forward, help us out, and help people get through what may be the first real rough patch they've experienced in their lives.
Absolutely. Well, Jerry, thank you so much for having us out, for all of the incredible work that you and your staff and your army of volunteers are doing here. And if you at home would like more information or would like to donate, just visit their website. Tucson Appliance Company has been serving Southern Arizona for more than 30 years, and their dedication to community is at the heart of what they do.
Hi, my name is Chris Edwards, and I'm the owner of Tucson Appliance Company. All we sell is appliances, washers, dryers, refrigerators, ranges, dishwashers to everybody, but we have something for everybody because we have reconditioned appliances. We have scratch and dent appliances that are discounted, and we have new appliances, plus we have high-end appliances. My dad, he started a place called Bill Edwards Distributing Company. We distributed appliances. I worked in the warehouse, I delivered appliances, and most importantly, I cleaned the toilets, believe it or not. So you have to start somewhere. He was able to sell reconditioned appliances that we would fix from people that didn't want to fix them. We'd resell them and make some money. That's how we started selling appliances to everybody. We started building up to Tucson Appliance. He got me to be the salesperson. And once I got on the sales, let me tell you, I'm really good at that. In 1997, when we did our first commercial, The Incredible Hulk, it went ballistic. And oh my gosh, let's go 150 commercials later. I've got my son following in my footsteps, and I'm so proud of him and so blessed to be in the appliance industry because we get to help so many people.
I've always seen my dad go out onto community events ever since I was a little kid. But I never really noticed how much of an impact that actually made until I started here when I was 18 years old. And ever since then, he's always taught me to be out for the community. We are involved with the American Heart Association through donations, and specifically, we are the chairs for the 2025 Heart and Stroke Ball.
My daughter Cameron is involved with the American Heart Association Heart Ball. I'm so proud of her. It's a heart and stroke ball, and we're going to turn it purple.
Giving back to the community is so important to my family because it makes our hearts happy. It's going to be super fun to cheer alongside my father and my brother because it's family.
And the best part of all is that all funds raised in the 2025 Heart and Stroke Ball stay right here in Southern Arizona.
It's so important to volunteer your time to any nonprofit cause because it's helping out the community.
It is so important to the Edwards family because I believe in local. It makes my heart happy, and I am blessed to be in the appliance industry, to be able to help so many people in need, because there's not many other appliance stores that do what I do, and I love my community. So anytime I get the opportunity to donate, I do. Tucson Appliance would not be where it is today without these two mothers, Cynthia Edwards. She couldn't make it here for the shoot, but that's right. We wouldn't be here. She gave us the time to build this empire. Only at Tucson Appliance, where you are priority.
Stick around. We have much more coming up from St. Mary's Food Bank. What you need to know about changes coming to the HVAC industry, plus a place in Utah to get some R&R with your pets. Phillips Law Group has been representing Arizonans for decades, but their community involvement is what truly sets them apart. The Phillips Law Group Foundation was founded about 2 years ago, and it all got started with Phillips Law Group. Phillips Law Group has been helping all different types of people in our community for the last 30 years and giving back, so we finally decided to make it official about 2 years ago. Olga Phillips, our founder, she's an immigrant from Colombia, and she looks around and sees a need and wants to help. You know, she's the type of person who
not only is empathetic, but takes action. And so here at the law firm, she inspires all of us, every day. And now we're just excited to be able to share that with the community. We see the need every day, so we have a lot of initiatives that we're excited to work on. Phillips Law Group Foundation has participated in a number of charitable actions. We do everything from volunteer at Maggie's Place to the Foster Alliance. We volunteer at Manna House, Feeding Arizona, helping those experience homelessness. We also do quarterly packing parties to pack feminine hygiene products for women who are at risk, and a number of other initiatives, everything from serving veterans in need to providing haircuts to a recent fundraiser for the kids in Mexico. Phillips Law Group is the reason that we're here. The clients from Phillips Law Group, they're the reason that we're able to be here. For every client that Phillips Law Group serves, we're able to take a portion of that and donate it back to the foundation, and not only make a really great contribution financially, but we're there on the front lines, and that's what means the most to us. We heard last year that our neighbors in Mexico had such a big need, we couldn't not help. We couldn't not do anything. And so in addition to everything that we're doing here in Arizona, we're opening it up to our neighbors and making sure that we're helping extend our reach this holiday season. Last year, we met Don Chimo, and he's an amazing man who helps 250 children, adults, families every single day by supplying them with meals, clothes when available, just the basic needs. When we went last year to meet Don Chimo in Mexico, we saw the conditions that these children were living in and eating in. It's unimaginable to many people that they are actually playing where sewage backup is happening. Food is being prepared there. There's not a place to sit and eat, and we couldn't not do anything. We had to step up and be there to help these deserving families. Our goal for this fundraiser is to raise $25,000. What that's going to accomplish is not only give them a Christmas that they otherwise would not have, some toys, a family meal, we're providing them with a safe space that they could use every day, and that's going to include a dining room, a new kitchen, a new playground, and also the biggest thing is fixing this massive sewage problem that no one has been able to help with for years. So if you want to get involved, definitely follow us on Instagram. We're at Phillips Law Foundation for the most up-to-date information.
Changes are coming to the HVAC industry. Starting in 2025, new refrigerants will be required. The experts at Rightway show us what we can expect and how to make sure our systems are ready.
Big change coming to the HVAC industry in 2025 is the new refrigerant all manufacturers are having to switch over to, and the new safety regulations having to be put in place to accommodate that new refrigerant change. The new equipment is going to have a lot more safety features within the system. Rightway's already started with manufacturers, Lennox and Trane, Goodman, bringing their people in to train all our technicians on how to best address those issues and to get them fixed as quickly as possible for the consumer, so we have the littlest amount of downtime for the homeowner.
The biggest challenge is you'll no longer be able to just fix it. You'll no longer be able to put refrigerant in it to get you by. The sensor will actually shut the unit down to where it's no longer creating cooling. And being in the desert, for us, that's a huge, huge deal. It's time to change. Older stuff, as of 2025, there'll be no production of anything R22 or R410A, so you'll have to go to that new AL2 refrigerant, R454B or R32, and that means the prices are going way up. The estimation is about 20 to 30% price increase on equipment.
Here at Rightway, our recommendation is always what's best for the homeowner, and we stand behind that. We always offer a customer multiple options to go with. Me personally, I think the best option for every homeowner is all consumers love to save money. And with a price hike of minimum of 25% coming, I would highly encourage you to reach out and get a free no obligation estimate.
I've personally stocked this warehouse to make sure we have the stuff so we don't run into a situation where we can't get customers taken care of. I've been in this business long enough to know every time there's a change, there's always a lag from the new stuff to the stuff they're replacing. So we've ordered it and tried to make sure that doesn't happen to any of our customers. I think we're ahead of most companies out there. I don't think a lot of companies realize the magnitude of the change that's happening. They're gonna wait till it's too late to train their people, to be ahead of it on the equipment side, and it's gonna create a disruption in the marketplace. Customers can benefit from changing it now, is you're not gonna eat the big price increase that's coming for 2025 equipment.
If you'd like a free no obligation estimate, call Right Way. We'll be there to help.
Don't go anywhere. We have more Arizona Living coming up from St. Mary's Food Bank. We continue our Design for Your Zodiac Sign series, and we head to Utah to explore a pet-friendly resort. The Best Friends Roadhouse and Mercantile has been voted one of the best places to stay in Utah. Here's a closer look at their pet-friendly adventures.
When people come and stay at the Best Friends Roadhouse, the revenue goes to Best Friends Animal Society, and our mission is to end the killing of shelter pets in 2025. So you're making a huge contribution to making that happen. And of course, when you're staying here, the sanctuary is just 5 miles away. So you can visit, you can volunteer, you can have lunch at the Angel Village Cafe and help out our animals in person. I'm Michelle Sathi. I'm the PR and marketing strategist with Best Friends Animal Society. The Roadhouse offers tours to Best Friends Animal Sanctuary, and people are often surprised how vast it is. It's a 3,000-acre facility. We have about 150 buildings. We have 1,600 dogs, cats, goats, pigs, bunnies, birds, wildlife that are so well taken care of, and a lot of them are also available for adoption. We have 3 adoption hubs on the property, so you might even meet your new best friend and bring them home. One of the great things about staying at the Roadhouse is that it's a wonderful base camp for so many things to do in and around Kanab. If you go to the sanctuary and visit, volunteer, tour, you can also do some hiking trails. There's also sand cave parking at the base of Best Friends entrance. So people like to go up there and do photo ops and just get a view of Kanab. And then of course, we're within 90 minutes of 3 national parks. We have 45 minutes away from Zion. We're 90 minutes from Bryce Canyon National Park, and then also the North Rim of the Grand Canyon. So you're really at the epicenter of so many beautiful things in southern Utah. The Roadhouse is also right across the street from the Peekaboo Wood-Fired Kitchen. It's a really great place. Everything's vegan, vegetarian. They have an amazing wood-fired pizza oven, so you can get a series of really tasty pizzas. They also have a really delicious brunch. And it's kind of hard to find a good brunch around here, especially on Sunday. And they're open on Sunday, so you can have things like French toast. They have a quinoa veggie power bowl. They have omelets. They have all sorts of tasty things and mimosas as well. So it's a really wonderful start to a Sunday. If you go online and check out Yelp and TripAdvisor, you'll see that we are in the upper echelon of visitor ratings, which is really cool. And a lot of people comment on how incredibly clean and beautiful and comfortable this hotel is. The Roadhouse has won Best of State Utah's Best Motel in 22 and 23. And in 23, we took the entire hospitality category. So we're pretty proud of that. We're pretty proud of the excellent accommodations we offer for people and their pets. If you're interested in learning more about the Roadhouse, check out bestfriendsroadhouse.org. You can also go to Facebook and check out the Best Friends Roadhouse and Mercantile page. And of course, if you bring your pet and we take a photo, you might end up on it too.
Stay with us, we have more Arizona Living coming up. We learn how to design for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius.
Is your child participating in sports and in need of a physical exam? It's time to visit the docs at Pediatrics. Book your appointment at the Black Canyon office today. Pediatrics, we care for kids.
We continue our series designing for your zodiac sign, and this month the experts at American Furniture Warehouse are all about the adventurous and optimistic Sagittarius.
Welcome back to our Zodiac Room series. We are in Sagittarius season. This is our second to last sign for the year. Like other fire signs that we've seen in the series, there are a lot of the same elements. We see a lot of reds and oranges, and there's also a fireplace which also represents the fire element. And there's also plenty of lamps in this space, more so than our other fire elements. One personality trait of a Sagittarius is that they are social beings. I love that this space represents both an intimate conversation area that one would have with friends, as well as an outdoor space for entertaining. Since Sagittarians love to travel, this space is represented so well by the art on the walls, by showing outdoor spaces and nature, and also the accessory of using a camera on the bookshelf. As always, you can find everything in this room and more at afw.com or in store.
We want to thank everyone here at St. Mary's Food Bank for hosting us, and if you would like more information on items to donate or how to volunteer, just head to their website. I'm Danielle Lerner, and we'll see you next time on Arizona Living, where we help you live an inspired life.